We're often told one story about why people struggle after prison, but what if that story is just plain wrong? You can just feel the stress in that quote, right? But is that the whole picture? Let's check the common assumption. So, why do people seem to stay off the grid? Well, there's one really popular theory about this. It's called system avoidance. The basic idea is they're choosing to hide out, to avoid being watched. But researchers at Northeastern decided to actually ask people what was really going on. And what they found was wild. A whopping 98% were already engaged with at least one official system. Pretty much everyone was connected to healthcare, but look at that huge drop when it comes to banking and jobs. So, if they're not avoiding it, what's the real problem? The study found something they call administrative burdens. And this isn't just annoying paperwork. No, these are like actual walls. Here's what that sounds like. Just getting a state ID can mean endless trips and paperwork, an absolute nightmare. When it comes to banking, high fees and minimum balances can lock you out before you even start. And for getting a job, that background check, the query, it just slams the door shut. But here's where it gets really messy. These problems aren't separate. They're all tangled together. This is a perfect example. You need a job to get a home, an ID for the job, but an address for the ID. Impossible. So, when the official path is a dead end, people are forced to find workarounds just to get by. This is the key idea the researchers call bounded engagement. You use the system when you can and alternatives when you can't. So you have to weigh a stable job that's hard to get against quick cash from side gigs with no questions asked. A lot of people use online banks like Chime, but they don't see them as a stable, long-term fix. So let's be clear, the takeaway is that people really want to re-engage. The will is there. The problem isn't the person, it's the system itself, just clogged with all these frustrating hurdles. And the solutions tell the same story. It's not about fixing the person, it's about fixing the system. People are knocking on the door, trying to get back in. The real question is, will our institutions ever open it?